Hi guys, it's Roxanne from RTW with Kids, and today I'll be talking to you about some easy tips to implement for an easy plane ride with your kids. So my first tip is to get some toys and some snacks that your kids don't know about, so that when you feel a tantrum coming, or if you feel like your kids wants to get out of the seat but if the seatbelt sign is on, then you'll have them ready to take out. So what I usually do is I buy the kids some Hot Wheels or some Pokemon cards or any small figurines that they like at the moment, so that I know it's something they like when I bring it out. The only advice that I would tell you is don't bring any Legos or any puzzles, anything that has small pieces. They're hard to pick up on the plane, and if you lose them, then they'll get frustrated because their toys is not complete, and that's not what you want to do. You want to make them happy. For snacks, just bring anything that they like, hopefully not too sugary so that they're not on a sugar high. So basically what I usually do is get some crackers, some applesauce on the go, some cereal bars, and I just pack them in my backpack and I have them ready as soon as they're hungry, or if they just need a little distraction. My second advice is dress in layers and comfortably. Planes tend to be really hot or really cold at times depending on the air conditioning. So you want them to be comfortable in order to have a good plane ride. So what I usually do with the boys is that I dress them in a sweatpants and t-shirt and a zippered hoodie so that it's easy to put on and take off. The only thing that I try not to forget is socks, because even if we're going to a place where we're wearing flip-flops, the plane can be cold. My third advice is to let them loose before boarding. So what I mean by that is that you don't want your kids to be sitting down for an hour before boarding, because you want them to be sitting on the plane and not running around. So my advice is, if you let them walk around and play before boarding, then as soon as we get on the plane and you put a movie on, then they'll be happy to be there and sit down. So what we do is that as soon as we go through security, we go to the boarding gate and check if the time is still the same and to know where the boarding gate is. Once we know that, we go and we roam the airport. We go see there's a little play area for the kids, we go to the bathroom, we go fill out the water bottle, things like that. Sometimes we go get them their favorite gum, so they're happy to have them on the plane. My fourth advice is be ready before takeoff. The bag that has all the snacks and all the toys, you want it to have in front of your seat. You don't want to put it in the compartment above your head, because it won't be accessible if the seatbelt sign is on. And you want to have access to that bag all the time, because that's your easy plane ride bag, you know? That's something that's going to save you when they want to get out. So my advice is, as soon as you get on, get out the water bottle, get out the gum for takeoff, and just leave the bag with all the toys hidden by your feet. Number 5 is give them something to swallow. The only moment that I feel like my kids could be uncomfortable were landing and takeoff because of the air pressure. So if you get their water bottle, or if you make sure they have gum when they're older, you can just give them gum and they'll chew on it and they'll be fine just for takeoff and landing. Tip number 6 is bring the electronics. Sometimes in planes, depending on the length of your plane ride, sometimes there is not the small little TVs in front of your seats. So you want to have iPod, tablets, whatever it is that you use, so that you have something to focus on, especially when they're old enough to focus on a movie, because this will make the plane ride so easy once they can watch a Disney movie for an hour and 30 minutes. So just make sure to bring them, make sure that you go on Netflix beforehand, download some of their favorite shows so that they're available with no Wi-Fi. I also get some games that don't require the internet, because now a lot of the games require the internet to play with, so they get frustrated because they can't play those games. So always make sure that you have a couple of them that don't require the internet so that they can play with them on the plane. My last advice is enjoy the journey. You want the plane ride to be as fun and as enjoyable for your kids, because it's part of the vacation. It's not the destination, it's the journey, and it's really true. If you make it fun, if you're happy, if you're excited, then your kids will be too. You know that kids pick up on your stress, pick up on your attitude. So try to be as relaxed as possible, and I can tell you that it will make a whole lot of a difference. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like it so that I know. And if you have any more questions or comments, please leave them below. I hope you have a wonderful vacation with your kids and that you have a very, very enjoyable plane ride. Bye, see you next time.